Yes guys, Ramsey audits just turned up at Manchester where that horrific attack happened. Terrible attack. Awful what's going on today. So, me guy looks like all the TV crew are here. Hey guys, you alright?
Luckily, the guy that I'm with, the presenter, is in the same hotel as me, so he's going to drive me and him to the hotel with the equipment. I don't have to worry about a taxi. It's, yeah.
Terrible what's happened, guys. Like all the TV crews are here. A lot of cameras. I mean, I just cannot believe what has happened today. Manchester, Cheetham, dreadful attack, terror attack. 3 dead, and they also shot the terrorist. Had a suicide bomb on, ran people in the car. How are you, pal? Alright?
Yeah. Yeah,
This
good.
is terrible what's happened, isn't it, buddy? Eh?
Oh, it's tragic.
Awful, mate, honestly.
Very bad.
Yeah, terrible. How are you guys? Have you been here a while? Have you been here all day?
Since 4.
Have you? 4 o'clock?
Yeah. Since 3,
Yeah, so a lot of cameras this, isn't it?
A lot, yeah.
Are these like TV and all that? Like you for TV and that, right?
TV,
Yeah, man.
exactly.
Yeah.
News and stuff.
Yeah, man. Good on you guys. Yeah, man. At least you're getting it out there, boys, innit?
Thank you, man. Yeah,
I'm
cheers.
John anyhow. Nice
John,
to
I'm
meet you.
Tyler.
Yeah,
Nice
nice
to
one,
meet
pal.
you.
And you, mate.
Yeah,
Nice to
cheers.
meet you, buddy. Yep, so they are. TV crews. Whereabouts did it happen? Up this road here, pal? Yeah.
Further up that
Right.
way,
Yeah, I'm not from round this area. I'm only a couple of mile away, like.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
This is probably the best spot you can
Yeah,
get before.
right. Yeah. Oh, it's bleeding
There's
heartbreaking,
also
isn't
another
it?
spot around that way. More crews are set up there.
Oh,
There's
right,
three,
is there?
3 points that people
Right.
set up.
Right. Yeah. I just do a bit of YouTube myself.
Yeah.
I'm not big around.
Yeah.
I'm not massive anyhow. I'm not like these, you know what I mean, like these big YouTubers who've got hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
I've got about 3, I think. You know what I mean? That's enough, and I'm happy with that.
Cool.
Anyhow, all right, pal. Nice
Good
one,
luck,
buddy.
thanks, mate.
Yeah, cheers, pal. Where's the other places? Up here?
So first left.
Yeah.
So you walk up the hill,
Yeah.
turn first left, and you just keep walking down, and you'll see lights and stuff.
Okay,
And then it's the next left. So
Is
it's
it a long walk,
Probably
or?
about 300-400 meters that way.
All right. Oh, yeah.
So,
That's
yeah.
now that to
Yeah.
me then. Nice
Yeah,
one,
good
pal.
luck, buddy.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Thanks,
buddy.
John.
See you later, pal. Hiya, mate. You all right, buddy? Yes. So there is 3 places, more camera crews up round the corner. So we'll have a mooch up there, guys, shortly. He was a nice chap. I didn't ask who he was working for around. So guys, up top of that road. This is about the best spot you're gonna get, he said here. Terrible news, guys. Heartbreaking. Terrible what's happened. More police down the road there. police don't roll. A lot of camera crews there. TV, news. I know that Billy Moore was here earlier on. I don't know who else has been. I think Cozzy might have been here. I think they're letting this police car through. Not sure if it's, I don't think it's a police car. Cameramen moving all the gear. Ooh, it's a lot of gear to move for him, isn't it? There you are, guys. Help him shift some of the gear for him. Never seen this many cameras in my life. These are proper big boy cameras, these, aren't they, eh?
Yeah,
Gee, look at them bad boys. Camera crews. So we're in Middleton Road, Cheetah Mill, and Brooklands Road up there. Might have a mooch round to the other side, guys, about 400 yards up the road, he said. So, well, they've got the chairs out there. I'll pick it up, guys. Yeah, so I'll have a walk up that way in a minute, guys. Walk up that way, turn left, he said, about 200 yards down the road.
No, they always ask for a smoke-free pound when I don't have a servo. And then
that was the other one on the bingo card.
yeah. Originally it was lovely and down the end, then it's that, and then really slow creep out.
More police turning in there. So, another mooch up this way, guys. More TV crew. So, a lot of cameras.
Oh yeah, just like plastic.
So, go up here, he said, and turn left. I'll see how far the walk is.
Tell you as if you want to listen to
yeah, of course I do,
weird things
my
going on
friend.
lately. I've been hearing police cars going past, sirens, helicopters for the past 2 weeks. It's like everything's falling into place.
Yeah,
what they've wanted.
yeah.
I think I've known about this. What's going on?
It's all a set up,
Because
and they're trying to cause that divide
they're trying to
as
cause
well.
divide between us, between communities.
Yeah, that's
this
it.
is a loving community.
Yeah, hey, and you know what,
Mate,
pal?
no, I'm
Fucking
glad, mate, because
respect to you, my friend.
You know
Hey,
what
yeah,
I mean, mate,
and you got to be careful what you say nowadays
No,
as
you
well.
do,
You know what I mean? And
look,
it's wrong,
look,
innit?
I can point to you. Muslim, Jew,
Yeah.
Muslim, white,
Yeah.
Muslim. It goes on. It goes
And
on,
they're
mate.
all
But
happy and
just
they
look
all
after
get on.
yourself,
Hey,
mate. With,
and you,
with
my
that. No,
friend.
because
Yeah, thank you very much,
they're
pal.
out for truth seekers,
Yeah,
mate.
too right they are. Thank you, mate. Yeah, so which way do I go, pal? Back up here, is it? Or,
If it was you, where are you parked?
I'm parked up at the other entrance,
If I was you, if you
where
parked
all
out,
other cameras are,
do you want me
Middleton
to show
Road
you
down
where,
there.
what you parked on Middleton Road?
Yeah, on Middleton
Do you
Road,
want me to show
aye.
you where to get out?
Yeah, will you?
Yeah, not a problem.
Let me pause that. Well, did you get all that off that guy we're chatting to then? He was a nice guy. He told me a shortcut of how to get up around the other side. I went up, couldn't see out. So we'll have a mooch up round the other side, guys. I'll pick it up. Well, couldn't find that other entrance, guys. So just gonna hang about up here, guys, see what's going on.
Many people were arriving at the synagogue down the street behind me to pray.
Am I alright just in background of you guys here, pal? Yeah.
What's that?
Am I alright just in background of you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Buzzing then there. Just don't want to get in your way, that's all, will do.
No worries. Thank
Nice
you.
one, pal.
Appreciate it.
Hey, no problem, mate.
Two people from the Jewish community who confirmed to me that three more were in very serious condition. How are you? House, not too far
Take a seat here, guys. So, guys, yeah, Cheetah Mill, Middleton Road, just past Eaton Park. Terrible terror attack. Manchester. Joking it. It's coming to what it's come to. Wants to lay some flowers. Just telling him where he can put his flowers, I think. As you can see, guys, a lot of police here, a lot of TV crew, a lot of cameras. Just hoping that they start doing some interviews where I can earwig in on her. Some big ass cameras about, isn't there? I'm gonna go and have a cigarette break, guys. Pick it up. More police down here, guys. Road blocked off. Something else happened in London as well, didn't they, today? Euston train station had to get evacuated. More police there. Hey. This is fucking terrible, isn't it? What's going on, eh? Terrible. Hey, my friend. Terrible what's going on this. Camera crew up there. Another road blocked off here. More police. And a lot of police. White House Avenue blocked off. White House Avenue blocked off. Hey guys, are you alright for drinks and that down here, yeah?
Absolutely fine.
Alright, thank you. Hey. Yeah, that road's blocked off as well. Yeah. Come on, let's have a walk back up there then, eh? Have a mooch up here then, eh? Are you guys alright for drinks? I've got fuck all for them. I've no fucking drinks for them. There you go. A load of people in the back. Didn't look like police officers. Hey guys. Have a White House Club. No, it's fucking terrible, isn't it, guys? Terrible what's happening in this country now. And that's the sort of people what Keir Starmer's letting in. British. They're fucking radicalised. Shouldn't be happening. Terrible, man. It's pissing down now, guys. Pissing it down. And more police. More po-po. That for a car, that's smart, isn't it? Oh yeah, they're letting him through.
Just behind me at 9:30 a.m. local time. The first emergency calls came reporting a man driving a vehicle toward members of the public outside a synagogue where inside between 50 to 60 people are thought to be praying. After exiting the vehicle, the man then took a knife, stabbing multiple other people, killing two, and seriously injuring a further 14 as well. This? Yeah, I'm just holding it down here, rest of it. Morning.
TV crew doing the reports.
Might get taken away by this wind as well. Probably with warm coffee as well.
Whoops. That were a good one, weren't it? It nearly whacked me in the face, that then. Hey, no problem. It was funny, that, mate, really.
We'll have to do it now. No, you just have to go high or go like that. Because it's going to get worse in the next few hours. So that's no way for the bad news too.
Oh, what, he's here for a few hours, yeah?
It's going to be raining very well, yeah. Sorry, bud. Plastic.
If you don't mind coming in here, the issue is that to try not to block this line. So pick yourself under there as well, Andy. Thank you. Yeah, just not block that. Thank you.
So, there guys, Middleton Road then. Oops. I'm in without camera crew, can't be bad, eh?
So they are now just quickly doing the bullet. I just asked them now. Hey, can you just tell me in the gallery how long you've come in to us?
Sorry, say that again.
Down. Mike
Yeah,
down.
how long will you?
No, Michael.
Thank you.
Just keep chat for
1,
me.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Keep
The
chatting.
remains are very heavy.
My grandma, I think so anyway.
Hello, just checking when you come in to us. Have you seen sort of the most recent where it's gone under there and
I've been with them. I've been with them now.
under they giving sort of
Jane, good morning. A very heavy police presence remains near the synagogue at the centre of this is down the street behind me. Many people were arriving at the synagogue this morning to pray because today, as you mentioned, is Yom Kippur, the holiest holiday on the Jewish calendar. A man rammed his car into that place of worship. He then got out and started stabbing people. Brave security officers stopped him actually entering the building. Police then arrived on scene some 7 minutes after the first emergency services call was made. They then shot him dead. There was then emergency declaration made because there were concerns he was wearing a suicide vest. Police say that vest was found to not be viable. But there was panic right across the streets. This is a very multicultural community. Many people, many faiths live here. Speaking to a lot of people from the Jewish community today though, they are shattered, of course. They are fearful. But sadly, they are not surprised. They feared that something like this would happen.
Oh wow, okay, yeah. Well, that's Christian way. Yeah, we'll just keep it going. Are you alright for sort of
Now, the Prime Minister returned from his trip to Denmark early to chair an emergency security meeting at Downing Street. He has announced that there would be further police presence at synagogues right across the country. We've seen so many police right across Manchester today. He then spoke directly to the Jewish people of the United Kingdom, saying he understands that there is anti-Semitism. He said that it is not a new hate, but it is a hate that is rising once again. Jane?
Is that alright?
TV News. Can I just say, my friend, I am so sorry, pal, for what you guys have to go through, mate.
you very much.
Okay,
I
no
appreciate
problem.
that.
No
Nice of you to
problem,
come down
pal.
and say so.
Thank you very much, pal.
So I'm just like a do what you're going to do.
Yeah, dead right. Just waiting for this interview to take place from GB News Live, guys. Guys munching on pizza, like. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that looks nice what we're on, doesn't it?
Yes, he's doing 8:20. Yeah. Yes, we're here at the scene where a cordon remains in place. Police are continuing their investigations into this evening, and a lot of people have turned out, the world media, in fact, to cover this horrific attack that happened this morning. I'm joined now by Mark Levy. He's the Chief Executive of the Jewish Representative Council of Greater Manchester. Mark, thanks for joining us. How are you feeling about this horrific attack?
Unfortunately, this morning our worst fears came true. The Jewish community has been warning for some time about the awful rise in anti-Semitism across society. And when you have marches taking place calling for Zionists to be hunted in the streets, globalising father, this was always out there that was going to manifest itself in Jewish people being targeted on the streets of Greater Manchester, going about their daily business. And tragically, it has happened in my synagogue on the holiest day of the year, where worshippers simply wishing to go and pray have been murdered in cold blood.
How are the community feeling, and do people feel reassured about the comments made by the Prime Minister, by the Home Secretary, by Andy Burnham himself about protection for the Jewish community?
Absolutely. We are very blessed in this country to have a government who are extremely supportive, and I've been with the Home Secretary and Andy Burnham this evening, who have been at the scene to offer reassurance to the Jewish community, and that means an awful lot at this time. But make no mistake about it, the Jewish community have been feeling anxious for some time now, to the extent that we have been questioning whether we have a future here in the United Kingdom, and if the country will be as welcoming to our children as it has been to ourselves, our parents and grandparents. We have contributed an awful lot to Great Britain. I'm proud to be British, I'm proud to be Jewish. Those identities sit alongside one another extremely comfortably, And the fact that we're having to have this conversation following a deadly terrorist attack on the street, which I've grown up walking up and down, is devastating. And it's
Terrible.
impossible to actually articulate exactly how we're feeling at this moment in time.
But how safe do people feel here with what has happened despite these reassurances?
Well, it's impossible to say at the minute. Obviously, today's Yom Kippur, the community have only just come back online after Yom Kippur, and it's going to be an extreme amount of anxiety, which is only natural because we're a small community. There's only 30,000 people in Greater Manchester, and we will all know those who have been murdered and those who have been attacked, and we send our love and our solidarity to their families who are obviously going to be dealing with a tremendous amount of grief. So we do appreciate the reassurance and the solidarity from senior members of government, and it is important at this time, but it's possible to actually speak how the Jewish community is going to move forward in this moment.
And you said as well you don't know if there's a place now for the Jewish community in Britain. What do you mean by that?
Well, we have had to endure record levels of hate crime targeting Jewish people right across society. So we've had issues in the NHS, in schools, on university campuses, in workplaces, and even in our cultural venues. So in a few weeks, the Manchester Academy is due to host a band called Bob Villan, who have obviously been responsible for what has been described as an anti-Semitic broadcast on the BBC. And as an organisation, we wrote to the Manchester Academy, and we've not even had the courtesy of a response. So that shows how seriously they are taking our concerns. So wider society now needs to listen to the Jewish community as we unequivocally state that we are scared because we've been targeted in cold blood here on the streets of Greater Manchester simply because we are Jewish.
And there are people turning out in support of the Jewish community, you know, regardless of their faith, today out marching on the streets of London in solidarity.
Yeah.
But how do you feel at the same time with what's happened today that there's Palestinian marches going on?
Well, it shows a complete lack of sensitivity. This conflict in the Middle East is extremely complex and nuanced, and we've been warning for a long time now that it has a possibility, and it has been imported onto our streets in the UK. And the fact that people waving Palestinian flags feel it's appropriate to be marching and having a rally at this time when the Jewish community is in deep grief. And I believe I've not seen it personally, but I've been told that there's been some awful chanting there as well. It's going to cut very deep at this moment.
That is terrible.
We need to find a way to bring our communities together. The Jewish community have always been open to dialogue. We are firm believers in respectful dialogue and disagreeing with one another respectfully. But unfortunately, a lot of the time, that has not been reciprocated by others.
Thank you so much for speaking to us
Thank you.
today. Our hearts go out to
you.
the community. So that's the views of Mark here today. Really appreciate his time just reflecting on the sad feeling across the Jewish community, across the world, not just in Britain, about what's gone on today.
And my heart, pal, it goes out to all your community, mate. It's so sad what yous are having to deal with. And I have a lot of respect for you guys. I have a lot of respect for you guys. And I'm so sorry, pal, that you're going through this. Okay, pal. There you are. Terrible, that. Well, GB News Live. Here's the corrupt ones, Sky News. Leave it in a minute, guys. Been here about an hour. These guys have been here for hours. 3 o'clock, some of them. Right, guys. I'm going to call it a do here. See you later, pal. Ta-ra. Have a good evening, mate. Right, guys, that's me. I'm going to call it a do now.
don't have phones.
See if we can get
it's
this
been
one.
impossible to get hold of people, but thankfully I think that they're okay. But there's 2 families and others who are injured who are not okay. So we need to send out condolences to those families who have been in a deep amount of grief because they have had loved ones murdered simply because they are Jewish on the streets of Greater Manchester.
It's an awful day, and on such an important day for the Jewish community, how is the Jewish community going to get through this? How are you going to move forwards from this?
Well, the Jewish community for some time now have been questioning whether we have a future here in the United Kingdom. The levels of hate crime we've been targeted with across society are completely unacceptable over the last 2 years, and in certain quarters there has been a distinct lack of solidarity and support. Now our cries need to be listened to. That is what needs to happen. We have had the reassurance from the government. I mean, the Prime Minister and the Home Secretary who's been here have been remarkable and have supported our community during our time of need. But this is a very deep societal issue because anti-Semitism is a canary in the coal mine. It's the first sign that things are not right in society, and people need to address this racism immediately.
So you've been concerned about this for some time. Is this since the October 7th?
Absolutely. It's always been the case that after there's an attack or there's conflict in the Middle East, the Jewish community will see an increase in hate crime. Now, over the last 2 years, it's been a spike, the like of which we have never experienced before. It's infested every section of society, whether that's in the NHS, in schools, in universities, workplaces. Jewish people are being targeted because they are Jewish, and it's completely unacceptable. And now it has to be the case that people need to listen to us when we speak and tell them what is acceptable and what is not. Because to date, a lot of the time, we've been pushing against closed doors.
My understanding is this particular area is one of the most multicultural
Absolutely.
areas in the UK,
Yes.
and lived very quietly and peacefully together.
Absolutely.
Do you think that you'll be able to return to that?
Well, I sincerely hope so. Like you say, I grew up a few hundred yards in that direction with neighbours of all different faiths and religions, and everyone got on absolutely fine, and that's what makes Greater Manchester and Great Britain a fantastic place.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is that we have now today had 2 members of our community who have been murdered simply because they are Jewish, and we need to hear that unequivocal condemnation extremely loudly.
Yeah, exactly. So it's important for the government to speak out on this. What other institutions need to do something about this?
Well, it's very early to speak about what comes next at this stage. Obviously, we're 12 hours on from the attack. We've not had a chance to properly get together as a community, and we have had hundreds of messages of solidarity and support, which are appreciated. But what comes next, I think, needs to be led by the Jewish community. We need to be telling society what we want to happen. And it was very important that the Home Secretary was here, who's been a long-standing friend of our community. And also we're expecting other senior members of the government to be here tomorrow. So we'll take it forward from there. But this is a very holy time for our community. You know, we are going to be having further festivals over the next 2 weeks. So we're just going to have to wait to see what comes next.
And there'll be people today that are only just coming on. It's just past 7:30 now, so they'll only just be coming back online, and they'll be learning about what's happened today. How are they going to react to this?
But how can you react? It's a deep sorrow and deep concern about what the future holds for us. It's going to take time to process such an appalling act. The Jewish communities around Europe have been targeted in a number of deadly terrorist attacks. And the fact that it's happened at a synagogue where I knew my father and my grandmother were inside at the time, it's obviously cuts very close to home.
Wow.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
very much. Sorry, could you just have your name and,
Yeah, of course,
and position?
so my name is Mark, M-A-R-C, Levy, L-E-V-Y, I'm Chief Executive of the
Well, that was terrible. Terrible. Disgusting what's gone on.
Well, actually, before that, I was chair of the All Party Group for about 15 years, and we brought in this system of putting security into Jewish buildings, which is why there's some security in all of them. So anti-Semitism has been there for a long time. It's been through that whole period. The question is, how are we best going to deal with it? And what I've been doing is giving advice to government on how best to do it. And the problem is increasing. And the problem's increasing across the world. It's not a British problem. It's a problem in every country across the world. Yeah. And we need to get a lot better and a lot wiser in how we deal with it. No, one thing's not exclusive with the other. Should be doing both and more than that. So this is the first time in many decades, very many decades, that someone's been killed, 2 people, simply for being Jewish, living their lives as British citizens, going about their everyday life like everybody else, going to a synagogue, walking to a synagogue on the holiest day in the Jewish calendar, and simply because they are Jewish, being murdered. Now that's not happened for about 50 years in this country, and the impact of it is well beyond the Jewish community. I mean, it's a moment in time for this country, and what we need to be doing is looking at, questioning and coming up with more effective strategies for the hatred that's been allowed to build up in this country, where people feel that they can do this kind of thing. Now, you cited some absurd demonstrations going on, you know, at the same day that this happens. Well, this afternoon at a synagogue in the south of England, those Jewish people going about their normal business, going to their synagogue, were abused by a passing van. Well, what's going on in the country when on the afternoon that people have been murdered simply because they're Jewish? You've got other people abusing Jewish people, again just going about their normal lives. And this requires a lot of action from government. It's well beyond government. It requires, well, people need to be challenging in their own families. They need to be challenging their friends, their neighbours, in their workplaces. When people hear hatred being spewed out, for example, hatred against Jewish people, people need to stand up and be counted to challenge it. Yeah. And of course politicians should be at the forefront of doing that and working together to do so. Security is important. Money will not be an objective. If there's any weaknesses in security that money can address, they'll be sorted. But this is much more than putting security in synagogues. That is important, and I don't underestimate the importance, and there'll be a thorough review to see if there's any weaknesses that can be addressed. But if someone's going to kill somebody by running a car at them down a street they're walking, it's going to take more than security money in synagogues to solve it. And the long-term stuff we've started, for the first time ever in this country, we have a programme that's started, it's in schools and the universities, on countering anti-Semitism. It's rather absurd, it's taken us 70, 80 years since the Holocaust to do that, but that has begun. But I don't expect results from that for 10 years. That's not going to be overnight. We need faster than that, and part of the extra change that's needed, and you will fully understand this, Christopher, is we need to get a lot better on dealing with extremism, on defining extremism, on spotting the extremists, not just challenging them but rooting them out. That's a key part. Getting in while they're being indoctrinated and re-educating them, but those who are not re-educatable, taking them out of society so they don't do damage to other people. This is a wake-up call, not just for government, not just for Parliament and politicians, but for the whole country. It's a moment in time. I say, for the first time in about 50 years, Jewish people murdered in our country simply because they are Jewish. It's not acceptable, it's not on, We have to wake up.
Respect to you, my friend. Okay, thank you very much. You're a good man. Talk TV here. They're all here.
So I'm here as well. Yeah.
Do you need it for this?
Right, guys. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna get off now. So, it weren't bad. Pretty good video, really, I reckon. A couple of interviews, GB News there. Head of some synagogue, like somebody, can't remember his name, but right, guys, that is going to be me. That's going to be me, pal. Ramsey audits. Over and out from Middleton Road, Cheetah Mill. Terrorist attack. Terrible. Anyhow, guys, pick it up on the next one.
We've killed him. Fucking hell, they're just
Everybody else, get back! If you're not involved, move back! Get away! Somebody stay with casualties! Everybody else, he has a bomb! Go away!
He's got a bomb on him! He's got a bomb! Mate, he's got a Man, he's got a bomb on his fucking jacket, mate. He's trying to go into school. A bomb! Get the fuck out of here! Mate, if he detonates that... Mate, I'm just jumping out of this in a minute. He's gonna blow himself up. Shoot him! Fucking hell! He's got bombs on him. He's got fucking bombs on him. Wow, fucking hell.